To a Target 12 Investigators exclusive, more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are on a wait list for Section 8 housing, highlighting the need for financial help amid a housing crisis. But even for people with the vouchers, many still can't find a place to live.
Target 12 consumer investigator Sarah Granelli has more on how people are struggling.
The maximum amount of Section 8 vouchers the state can give out each year is nearly 11,000, but because of soaring rents, we found it's often not enough. The housing crisis in Rhode Island is being felt by thousands of low-income families looking for a home.
I've been looking for a new place for almost a year and a half now.
Mercedes Patience receives financial support through the federal housing program called Section 8. Her landlord is selling the home she and her 6 children live in, which means she will likely have to move. But because of the lack of open apartments, coupled with the soaring cost of rent, Mercedes says she's had no luck finding a new place to live.
For a 4-bedroom, a good $2,000 and up, and my voucher is, every time I find something, it's not enough.
Her friend Latoya Walmsley says she was on Section 8 for years and knows the struggles all too well.
The program is made to help low-income people, and right now it's hurting them.
For someone who qualifies for a Section 8 voucher, they must pay about 30% of their income towards rent. The remaining 70% is covered by the federal government through local public housing authorities. But Latoya argues it's now not enough.
The voucher amounts are not enough to meet up with the current rent rates.
Here's a real-life example. For a 7-person family living in a 4-bedroom apartment like Mercedes, you would pay $725 a month for rent on a $2,000 apartment in Providence. A voucher would cover the rest. But like Mercedes, having a voucher doesn't guarantee you can find a place to live.
They're having difficulty finding available units anywhere, regardless of price. There are just not a lot of vacant units in the community.
Michael DeCaro of Rhode Island Housing says he understands the difficulty of finding an apartment. Rhode Island Housing is one of several housing authorities in the state. DeCaro says they have increased voucher payments to 120% of fair market rent, the highest allowable amount. But still, demand is too high in many cases, and housing supply is low.
We also issue vouchers to folks that have to turn them in because they can't find a unit.
While some are giving them back, more than 25,000 people are on the waiting list for vouchers.
But right now, the average wait is about 2.5 years on the wait list. A year ago, it was a little over 3 years. So there have been folks moving through the system.
For some people, that's time that they don't have to be on a wait list or find a new place to live.
Like her. In 90 days, if she doesn't find anything, where's she gonna go with her kids? It's sad to think that she may not have nowhere to go.
Coming up at 6, a look at what initiatives the state is taking to help those who are struggling to find housing. With the Target 12 investigators, Sarah Granelli, 12 News.
Now, a Target 12 investigators exclusive.
We first told you at 5 how more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are on the waiting list to get Section 8 housing.
New at 6, we check in with state leaders to see how they're addressing the housing crisis.
Target 12 consumer investigator Sarah Granelli has more.
Housing officials say the ongoing housing crisis in Rhode Island is even harder for people relying on Section 8 vouchers. The new state budget just approved by lawmakers includes hundreds of millions of dollars to address the issue, but some say these homes can't come soon enough. Latoya Walmsley was on Section 8 for 8 years, until she was able to land herself a job with the state. Now she's standing up for those who are struggling to find housing in Rhode Island.
I would like to see more housing be created for more low-income people. Section 8 to revise their program and up the voucher amounts, for people so that it could be affordable.
More than 8,000 people are currently using the federal voucher program, but because the state only has a limited amount of federal dollars each year, more than 25,000 Rhode Islanders are currently on the wait list.
That was back in 2004, I think I applied for. I waited 11 years to get Section 8.
Wait times vary, and on average it takes about 2.5 years to get one, which puts Rhode Island 30th in the nation for wait times according to federal data. Slightly better than Massachusetts, which ranks second to last. But even when families finally get a voucher like Mercedes Patience and her 6 children, they still can't find a new home.
I've been looking for over a year and a half. and I haven't found nothing.
Walmsley says the ongoing housing crisis and soaring rent makes it hard for lower income people to compete for the limited number of available apartments right now.
I've known people that have been looking for apartments for the past 2 years and can't find anything.
Channel 12 sat down with Josh Sal, the Deputy Secretary of Commerce for Housing, to learn more about what the state is doing to help combat the housing crisis.
What do you think the state needs to do to help these people?
So this is directly tied to how little Rhode Island has historically invested in housing.
Vacancy rates fell below 3% right now, which is having an effect on everyone, especially those with Section 8 vouchers, according to Sal.
We can talk about housing all we want and things like source of income discrimination or vouchers we have, but if we don't have physical units, no matter if you're low income or medium income, or you're a school teacher or a senior on a fixed income, you're going to have trouble finding housing.
To try and address the issue, Sal says his department is spearheading a statewide housing plan. The money is coming from the new budget Governor Dan McKee signed this week. In it includes $100 million for the development of affordable housing, $20 million for those who are experiencing homelessness or housing instability, and $25 million for the acquisition of properties to be redeveloped into affordable and supportive housing. The entire initiative is $250 million.
Any idea how long this might take, considering the housing crisis is here now?
It's a big challenge, and we have a long ways to go in terms of catching up.
Sal says building new housing could take years. For LaToya, she says her friends and family need the help now.
There's going to be a lot of people homeless. There's a lot of people that have Section 8, and the landlords want them out because they want more rent.
Because of the high cost of living, the Housing Authority says they're paying 120% of fair market rent, which is the highest payable amount the federal government will allow. With the Target 12 investigators, Sarah Gurnelli, 12 News.